The Wonderful Words poem starts with a cozy classroom where children gather around their teacher. They sit cross-legged on a colorful carpet as the teacher opens a big book of poetry. The children's eyes widen with excitement as the teacher explains that words are magical things. Words can take you to places you've never been and help you see things you've never seen. In this special classroom, words are not just for learning, but for dreaming and imagining whole new worlds. On the playground during recess, some children practice the new words they just learned. They toss them back and forth like balls, creating silly sentences that make them laugh. One child points to the sky and says, azure instead of blue. Another stomps in a puddle and shouts, splash, hearing how the word sounds exactly like the action. The playground becomes a laboratory where words are tested, stretched, and played with. The children discover that some words feel rough on the tongue while others slide out smoothly like ice cream. Inside the school library, tall shelves stretch up toward the ceiling, filled with thousands of books. Each book contains countless words waiting to be discovered. A small girl with glasses pulls a poetry book from a shelf and finds poems about stars, moonlight, and the gentle sound of rain falling on leaves. The library becomes a treasure room where words sleep on pages until someone wakes them up by reading. The librarian explains that some words are ancient and have been used for thousands of years, while others are brand new, born just recently. At home, sitting on a warm bed, a child writes in a journal before sleep. The bedroom becomes a private studio where the child experiments with words learned that day. Writing about feelings is hard, but somehow the right words help make sense of complicated emotions. The child describes feeling melancholy, a new word that perfectly captures the sad but beautiful feeling of watching leaves fall in autumn. Under a nightlight, the child realizes that finding the right word is like finding the perfect key to unlock something that was stuck inside. Under a big oak tree in the park the next day, children gather to share the poems they wrote. The tree's spreading branches create a natural classroom with dappled sunlight serving as spotlights for each young poet. Some poems rhyme, while others flow freely. Some use simple words, while others experiment with vocabulary that stretches the listeners' minds. The park becomes a stage where words dance off tongues and float on the breeze. As butterflies flit between flowers nearby, the children understand that words too can transform ordinary moments into something beautiful. They learn that wonderful words are not just in poems but everywhere around them, waiting to be noticed, chosen, and arranged in ways that make the world more colorful and clear.